All right, welcome back, boys and girls. Today we're going to be painting the Grumpy Monkey. If for some reason you do not have watercolors, okay, you could just color in your picture, or you could use marker and dip the marker, or color a little bit with marker along the edges and then dip in water and spread it, and it will work like watercolor. All right, so Miss Fisher is going to paint the tree and the monkey brown. And then his face in here, I'm going to try to do a little lighter, and his ears probably a little bit lighter. In the background, instead of just painting the leaves individually, you can if you would like, or you can do kind of a watercolor with different shades of colors and kind of put it in. I'm going to use different shades of greens, yellows, and blues probably. All right, so you will need water, cup of water. Don't fill it too full so you don't spill. And you'll need a paintbrush, okay? So I'm going to dip it into my water, add a little brown. Remember, if you want it to be lighter, you're going to add more water. If you want it darker, less water. Okay, so I'm going to kind of go a little fast. I might even just paint parts of it so you can kind of see. I hold my paintbrush kind of like a pencil. I'm going kind of quickly, but I'm not pushing hard. If you can see, I never push my brush all the way down. That's going to ruin our brushes, okay? So you want to, oops, I got a little darker. I'm going to spread that out. You want to dance on the top of your paintbrush, okay? Do not push hard with your paintbrush. All right, so most of my monkey body is now painted. Okay, I'm going to leave his feet because I'm going to do those maybe a little bit different color. Okay, so you can kind of see how I painted the monkey. So I'm going to kind of move off the monkey so you can kind of see how I would paint the rest of it. Okay, so for his face, I want a much lighter shade of brown. So I'm going to kind of start, I'm just going to add a little bit of water to his face to start, and then just a little bit of brown. Okay, I'm going to kind of spread that out. I'm going to get a little more water. Okay, now it's got a little bit darker than I wanted, but I'm going to show you what you can do. Okay, if you want that a little lighter, okay, if you have a paper towel, that works really good. Miss Fisher wasn't smart and didn't think to bring that before, but I just used my finger. So now it's just a little bit lighter than what the rest of it is. And you could do the same lightness maybe for his ears. Okay, less paint, more water. Okay, and that will get you a little bit lighter shade than what you want. Or you can take a paper towel to it and kind of blot it, and that will make it a little lighter as well. All right, for the tree, I want the tree to be a little bit darker. So I'm going to add that brown onto my tree. I might even dip just a tiny little black into it, kind of darken it up even a little more. Okay. So now it just gives us a little bit different shade of brown. Okay, it's just a little bit darker than our monkey. Okay, now the back is what I really wanted to kind of show you. You could, and I'll show you the difference of what it looks like. You could paint each individual leaf like this. Okay, you can find all the different green ones and paint them all green. I like to think of different shades of green instead of all the same. Or you can paint sections. Okay, like you could paint this whole section up here, a little bit of blue. Okay, and then you could have a different section with some yellow in it. And just have it done by section or by leaf. It's going to kind of really be up to you. You could even mix some shades together, or you put some different green in it. Maybe you want a little yellow with that, and kind of mix it and paint it all like this. Or once again, You can be a little more tidy about it. Okay. If you're tidy about it, you got to think about, though, these background spots. See the different background spots? If you're going to be tidy, then think about like what color you're going to put in those background spots. Maybe it's going to be blue. Maybe you're going to make that look like the sky. And you're going to have to be more tidy about it. Okay, so all your different background spots, you could put blue if you wanted. Okay, so that's going to be up to you. Mrs. Fisher will post a picture of my finished project in the end. Remember, you have 2 different choices in the background. You can paint whole sections, different colors. I would say use blues, greens, yellows, shades like that. And then if you're going to do the tidy one, paint your leaves the color they are, and then paint the background, maybe blue or green in the background. All right, I hope you have fun painting. If you don't have paint, remember you can use crayon, or you could even use marker and get some water and put over the marker. If you did your picture on thin paper, it's going to be kind of harder to paint. Your paper is going to be a little more wobbly, so you might want to just use crayon or colored pencil to color it in. Okay, it's going to be up to you what materials you use. Have fun.